Brazil, so the time has come. The curtain is about to be raised, and these two teams are ready to play their part. Both sides will have ambitions of making a mark on this tournament, and in order to do that, they will be eager to get off to the best possible start. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
Underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Alexandro. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Amrabat. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Alexandro. Gerson. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Aguirre gets good distance on it. Rafinha with the short one. Now it's Rafinha. Ball comes in. And out it comes again.
Brazil really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Rafinha clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. No way through, so back it comes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards. And it's Hakimi. Looks across and plays it in. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Linton. Gerson. Moved on forwards. And they've got a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Gerson. Rafinha. Oh, time, excellent interception. And here's En-Nesyri. And it's Ajnu. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Oh, red, nice interception. Nadir. Gabriel with the clearance. Alexandro. Linton. Gerson. And it's played forward. Ajnu. Can he latch on to this? There are a few waiting for it. Unahi. Amrabat. Real chance here, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Gerson. Linton. Gabriel. Alexandro. Rafinha. Gerson. Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gerson. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Rodrigo. Gerson.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Marquinhos. Gabriel. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nice control. Unahi. Amrabat proves just a little bit too strong. He's found a way through. Looking for a decent ball in. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
In the series, now he's...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Brahim Diaz. Oh, they can break here. Gabriel makes the interception. Now it's Rodrigo. Gerson. Danilo. Gerson. Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Danger averted for now. Calmly anticipates. Gerson. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been knocked clear. Caresses it through. Gerson. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's through here. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. He's making a real surge on the left. So, what can they make of this? Brahim Diaz. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. And the series really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Under that, closing in on goal. Here's En-Nesyri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He is just caressing the ball. Ajnu flashes it across. And a chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Amrabat cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. That is lovely. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Hakimi. Gabriel shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Amrabat, gently done. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Amrabat. Unahi aim forwards. It's out for a goal kick. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. Joelinton. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Amrabat forwards and with intent. And it's Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Chance, surely! Danilo getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Rodrigo chasing after it. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Joelinton. And here's Vinicius Junior. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? Could move up a gear here. Nadir. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hakimi. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to get it away. Amrabat. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hakimi plays it in. And the keeper has it. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gabriel. Gerson. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nicely intercepted. Danilo. Alexandro. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Hoisted in. Again, can get it clear. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Probing pass. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Joelinton. Gabriel. Gerson. And it's played forward. Danilo gets a cross in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Lofted upfield. Marquinhos. Gerson, gently done. Danilo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nadir, forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Unahi.
Unahi shifted upfield. Linton. Alexandro. Rafinha. And here's Linton. Rodrigo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gabriel. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And here's Rafinha. Alexandro done delicately. And it's Danilo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo laid out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Good take, and is he in? Chance for a shot! Again, tries to clear. In this area. Ashley. Again, in the series. Now he's off and running. Rafinha. Gerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Hakimi gets it clear. Linton. Gerson. Linton. Alexandro, and he's gone backward here. And here's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nadir, aim forwards. Rafinha. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Rodrigo! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played back in. Rafinha. And it's lofted through here. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Lofted in, and that's been well dealt with. Rafinha turns and goes back, shapes to shoot! And they can counter here. Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge. And it's Ajnu. Nadir. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. And here's Brahim Diaz. There's the shot! That's not going far. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. Jason. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Aguirre, aim forwards. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gets it away. And it's Joelinton. That's tidy. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Very nicely done. Unahi thinks about the shot. And that's been won straight back. Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel. Gerson. Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. And here's been real chance! He can get that clear. Ajnu. Ajnu, gently done. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Gerson forwards and with intent. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Joelinton. Gabriel. Joelinton. Gerson. Joelinton. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. Hakimi. Oh, that's neat. Brahim Diaz. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Hakimi. And here's En-Nesyri. Thinks one through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Firing after the ball here. Now it's Rafinha. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Hit into the middle. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Linton, Rafinha, Alexandro. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. En-Nesyri. Hakimi. En-Nesyri. Oh, just skips past his man. Amrabat. Unahi. Ajnu drives forward on the overlap. Gabriel tries to clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Linton. That has been cut short. And it's Diaz. Hakimi shifted upfield. Over to the left. Linton. Hakimi. Unahi. En-Nesyri. Can he deliver? Cross into the box. Punched away. It's really well cleared. Well, that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. Rafinha. Ajnu is there, and he can get that clear. And that's a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Danilo. Danilo climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Danilo. Gerson. Matheus Cunha. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. And that was very necessary. Nadir. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Cleared without complication. Unahi. Now it's Ben Sakir. That's very neat. Ajnu. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear.
Mathias Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo chips it through. And it's Alexandro.
Lovely bit of skill.
The cross comes in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Unahi shifted upfield. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Danilo, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexandro. Mathias Cunha. Can he latch on to this? Aguirre with the clearance. Unahi forwards and with intent.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mathias Cunha. Alexandro. Mathias Cunha. Alexandro.
Decent progress down the left.
Alexandro tries a cross. Corner it is. And it's Guimaraes.
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Danilo.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's disappointing. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo.
Oh, that's nice.
And that has been clubbed away. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo! They've scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now. Their response to falling behind has been very strong. They just need a converter to step up now.
Nadir. Hakimi. Chance here to counter. Lovely feet. And he's heaved it away. Unahi. Looking here to chip it through. Mathias Cunha. Rafinha.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nadir did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. Alexandro delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. Unahi takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
But there's going to be another change here. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adley, now here's the delivery. And the shot! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. That's a foul in a dangerous area. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Too much on that, it's gone out. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. A chance to play it in. Oh, what a climb!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Rodrigo, that's a delicate pass. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ball's gone out of play. It's Guimaraes. Rodrigo crosses it in. That's too far for anyone. Amrabat aim forwards. Adley looking for a runner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plenty waiting in the middle. Adley. Maciej Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Can he get onto this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. So who's he picking out? Here comes another cross. Nesiri running with the ball. Lobbed in behind. Ben Sekir tries to get it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Aguirre, gently done. Cleared away. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Danilo played into space. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it. Clears it away. Nesiri. Aguirre moved on forwards. Now it's Ben Sekir. And Nesiri. Ben Sekir. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Aguirre. Now it's En-Nesyri. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Do have a chance to counter here.
Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
En-Nesyri! And that was very necessary. And it's Amrabat. Now it's Ben Sekir.
Played into the middle.
Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. He's shifted. Rodrigo! Goal! Brazil! And they're back in front.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. Gerson. Danilo. Aim forwards. Maciej Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro, gently done. Amrabat. Now it's in the series.
He's away! He's got to be in here! Brahim Diaz delivers.
Morocco can make their change now with a break in play. Brahim Diaz, backward it goes. Hakimi.
It's run loose here. Oh, that's neat.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Vinicius Junior
Tries to thread one through. And they've got rid. Ajnu.
and it's played forward.
Adley spread out to the left. In the city, Ben Sakir, up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Ajnu. Bruno Guimaraes played out to the left flank.
Vinicius Junior.
Alexandro. Now it's Rafinha.
Vinicius Junior.
Plays it through. Alexandro.
It's a mighty effort! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gabriel. Played towards the other side. Ajnu forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Matheus Cunha. Gabriel looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. And it's Diaz.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matheus Cunha. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
Oh, it's come loose.
Gabriel. Gerson. Rodrigo. Gerson.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. Aguirre, early ball out from the back. Could be danger here. En-Nesyri. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, gently done. Alexandro goes on a charge down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adley played through into space.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
En-Nesyri, now he's off and running. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo, played out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Matheus Cunha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ben Sekir, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Out towards the flank. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. Brazil awarded another corner. That's En-Nesyri. Rodrigo. And it's hoisted clear. Rodrigo. Hakimi. Adley. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Danilo. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. That'll be a throw. Brazil making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Rafinha clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
His positioning was spot on. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior, Bruno Guimaraes, Matheus Cunha, moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked out the run. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Adley attempts a clearance. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. En-Nesyri. Oh, that's nice. Shot at goal! Oh, extraordinary. And he cuts out the supply. That's been drilled forward. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets good distance on it. Cross goes in, first time shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
En-Nesyri rightly acknowledges such good supply and apologises for not doing a little bit more.
The clearance is short. That's a throw. Amrabat. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Deftly away. Amrabat. Adley. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Deep into injury time! That was beautiful, something close to genius. Morocco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Marquinhos. I think we're just about done here. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Aguirre makes the interception. Ben Seguir proves too strong. Aguirre En-Nesyri.
He looks to get on the end of this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aimed in towards the centre. Chance! And that has been cleared. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Brazil have reclaimed it. Morocco have a free kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rafinha aimed forwards. Vinicius Junior, and he's certainly onside here. Rafinha. What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. And he thumps it clear. And there goes the final whistle. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence